at the end of 2018, I already started doing personal training again. Mm-hmm. And that's when I got an opportunity from China because my buddy Yotam was doing business in China. Mm-hmm. And he met a promoter. And he was like, "Oh, you're a boxing promoter? Like my friend he's a champion. You gotta meet him. Mm-hmm. You gotta get him to fight in China." Mm-hmm. And then one thing led to another. I get a phone call. I was like, "Hey, you want to fight in China? Mm-hmm. Come." And I ended up opening up a gym with this promoter
in China.
Yeah, in China.
Where in China?
Hangzhou.
Oh wow!
In the Zhejiang province. It was a crazy experience, man. Like the people in China, like culture shock, and like mentally, it took me someplace where I haven't been with boxing. Like,
what do you mean?
Because I've always been fast, you know. I'm always been a fast boxer, but I've never had like even growing up, I never had people like watching me in the gym, like 50 people in the gym watching me, saying wow, telling me I'm so fast, you know. So when I was in China, because there's not that many foreigners in China, right? So when the average Chinese person sees a foreigner and he sees him moving and like I dance in the ring, I punch, I move, right? So they were in awe of me and they were just saying I'm so fast. So for me, it got to my head. I was like, yeah, I am pretty fast. I'm pretty like strong.
So you got that confidence.
I got that confidence boost, and it just increased my physical ability. That's why I think China made me a lot faster and made me a lot stronger, right? And we ended up opening up a gym there. We started training people. We were making money, and we made a show to promote the gym. And that show was actually like a really cool experience because it was my first ever experience of organizing a show to get like by myself.
Wow.
Like I called it Icon Boxing Championship, IBC.
So basically like an event management, promotional.
Yeah, and I chose like the colors. It was purple, gold, and a little bit of blue in the design.
So that show was a success?
That show was a success. We had it was 880 RMB per ticket. That's about like 200 something bucks.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but they came with a 3-course meal because in China, like everything was sponsored.
Oh, okay. So you have
like the booze, the food, like people had good food in there, and it was sold out right away. It was about 400 people that showed up in the Metro Park Hotel, all sold out within the first 2 weeks.
That's such a cool experience to have that behind. Like I don't know, I feel like people. If you have that experience with Europe and with China, especially with event management and sports, I feel like that can open a lot of doors for you as well.
Yeah, and it was a crazy experience because we also hit 660,000 live streams on NetEase.
Wow. Okay.
We had like I think 2 million total views on NetEase. And the crazy thing about everything was I was experiencing some really bad pain in China with my left leg at the time. And it was in November, so I ended up fighting in January, and for 2 months I was training through pain, and I was just like, mentally I was very strong because I was like, yeah, I am fast, I'm strong, I'm superhuman. That was the mentality I had, and I ended up training through the pain, and 2 days before my fight, I couldn't walk.
Yeah, that's the worst when you're mentally like completely 100%, but just your body is not catching up with you. It's like just failing you. That's the saddest part, but you overcame it.
I overcame it, man. I prayed I'm Muslim as well, and I prayed, I think, nonstop, man. Like the whole time I was in China, I was going to Juma prayer with my friends. I actually met a huge community of Muslims as well. We were going to Juma prayer together. It was really cool, like being in a foreign country, especially in China. Like at that time, there was also like when you'd go to the mosque, it would be like you're doing something bad. There's passport control. They'd ask you questions. It was really crazy. Like you felt lucky to be able to pray there.
Well, yeah, and right now it's not China doesn't have a good record with treating the Muslim community right now, and it's finally getting the spotlight, from the international
even
community.
When I was there, it was you just don't talk about it. That's what they said. And just going back to praying and stuff. I was praying just to be able to perform, win my fight. And then, figure things out there. So, like, luckily, I went to I guess you'd say, physiotherapist. He was like a physiotherapist in China. And this guy told me I had scoliosis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But he was misdiagnosed me.
Oh, okay.
So, after I went to see him, he stretched me out a little bit. And I ended up just wrapping my whole left leg full of ice the day before the fight. And for the fight, I just walked around, no skipping, nothing. I just shadow boxed a little bit, and I jumped in the ring, and I ended up winning. But it was a crazy experience, man.